Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Today, Stephen tried to make it, and he succeeded.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
How about for a pun, then? You think you're funny?
Yeah, well, I don't. I was slapping my leg because I can't clap, so I felt like an Irish granddad. Yeah, good one there, Randolph.
I'm Irish.
Start again.
I'm Irish.
Oh,
Yeah, my dad's Irish. I'm Irish.
You know he has a really good Irish accent.
Oh, go on then.
Top of the morning to you.
No, say something else though.
Racist,
Yo, what's up? My name's Andrew. I'm from Ireland.
Why are you saying it in that voice? It sounds like Louis Walsh.
I'm from Louis Walsh.
You're from Louis Walsh? That's your dad?
My dad is Louis Walsh.
Wow.
Why's your voice high?
Whenever I do an accent, I always go high. Unless it's German, then it's low. Yo, what's up?
I thought German would be high.
Nah, I don't want to drink the coffee. That's
I like
Swedish.
that.
That's Swedish.
Oh.
Thanks. Anyway, what you got in your coffee, Stephen?
Is this a segment we do? It's cappuccino.
Nice. Say, Stephen, what's the weirdest fact you know? No, sorry, guys. Today's a weird one. We ended up doing the podcast a little bit earlier because Simon double booked us, so great. But no, usually we do it like 4 p.m. Today it's like 11 p.m. And as you know, a lot of YouTubers
It's 11
don't.
p.m. Yeah.
Oh shit! Can we actually start again? Anyway, Stephen, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Simon, you're gonna help me. I can't do it anymore.
Stephen Tries has been in a lot of Sidemen videos. We're going to talk about that
and
first.
A lot of Sidemen.
Which one's your favourite?
Vic.
Yeah.
It's always got to be Vic.
You answered that too quick, and now I believe it.
I actually have a list of all the videos. Do you know how many you've
what?
been in? Not Sidemen videos. Do you know how many Sidemen videos you've been in?
Harry asked me this last year. I think it was 6 or 7. So I'd guess 8.
Nah.
The Bake Off.
Yeah.
The Wheel.
Oh yeah.
Tinder. The Roast. Dragon's Den. Back to School. The Weakest Link. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm missing one.
I've done a couple of narration bits.
You've
But
also
I
done
forgot
like
to
the
put them-
football video.
They
Mic
should
in
count.
for
They should count?
Yeah. Well, you're in it.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
I didn't plug the mic in for the football one.
Yeah, I was
so
going to
that's
say
why I
that
missed
one
it.
sounded like he was underwater. So.
Oh, I remember
Well, you
that
don't
one.
count that one.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
wait, so you had a microphone, but you just didn't plug it in.
It just wasn't connected to it.
Great.
Well, out of those ones, which has been your favourite to be in?
I think the Simon Tinder wasn't fun. It was nerve-wracking.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's really easy.
No.
You've never done it.
Never done it, man. I would love to do it though, but I'm also married.
Would you actually?
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to shit on your chest. What?
That'd be your line.
Yeah, probably.
How are you married?
Well, clearly Laura loves
Doing your
shit now.
vows.
Okay. Yeah, scary than you think though, Simon
It's
Tinder.
terrifying.
Yeah. And there wasn't too many mess-ups. I think Cal Freezy messed up a couple of times.
He messed up on the first one.
Yeah.
That was bad.
We all enjoyed that.
So that's not your favourite video?
No. What did I enjoy? Dragon's Den was a bit nerve-wracking because I think we were first.
Oh.
Wheel was fun, but I gave people COVID, I think.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever seen you, like,
Behave.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say not be like Stephen Tries.
Yeah.
Because it was every time the camera stopped, you literally just kind of died a little bit inside.
Yeah, I heard this as well though, but credit to you because they said when the camera was turned on, you just turned it on. You know,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what I
were
do,
the professional that you are. So props.
you.
to
So I mean,
that.
all the comments were like, "Oh, he was so good in this," and I was like, "When we said cut, he died."
Rest in peace. But now he's back.
Yeah. The school one was fun. The first one. That was the first one I was in, maybe.
That's with Phil, right?
Yeah.
I like that. I just sort of sat in the corner, terrified. Terrified of Phil. But I really enjoyed that one.
Well, Phil's a nice guy, isn't he? But he really plays a character of being an arsehole.
Yeah.
So if you're late to a shoot or something, or if you start recording, then you just hate him. But after, he's a really nice guy.
No. As soon as we start recording, I actually hate him.
I'm like, bro, I just don't like
Like, I
you.
genuinely hate him.
Yeah.
But when the camera's off, nice guy.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Good to see you.
I really like him.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can get him to smirk a bit, then you've won. Like if you can make him to,
Well, he broke, didn't he? He broke on that shoot we did. Sorry to interrupt. Where the wine glass broke in the door.
Yes, the
cook off or something.
the cook off.
Yeah.
Where he was chasing Ethan around, and Ethan ran into the toilet, and then he was holding a bottle of wine, tried opening the door, pulled the handle off, and broke a glass of a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
But you actually experienced one of the most asked for Sidemen moments of Harry's censored spell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, someone will come up to me and say, "Oh, what was his spell?" I was at Creamfields during a great time, and then these guys come over, and they're like, "Oh, what was Harry's spell?" Fuck off.
That's such a weird thing.
Yeah.
Do you ever tell them?
No. Yeah, I can't.
Everyone always
Morals.
says, when I stream, everyone's like, "Oh, how many subs can I give you to tell us what it is?" And I'm like, "It's not really my place."
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking numbers though, 1,000.
Oh, no, I said go donate to Harry, and you know
He needs it, doesn't he? I like the mystery of it.
Oh god.
People not knowing.
I've just clocked that Toby's hair.
What was I gonna say?
Toby's hair's a bit of a Mazzolini.
That was fun.
I feel like if you were in Creamfields and told them, I feel like out of nowhere Zerka will just come with like a cricket bat.
Zerka.
I just chose one. Zerka's the funniest one to say.
Yeah.
How do you enjoy being in Sidemen videos?
I'm usually nervous because I think, people actually watch these videos. It's not what I'm used to. And I feel like I have to do well because I've done well in the past. And I sort of have a reputation now of saying something funny at least. Yeah, I'm very nervous. The roast was my favourite actually. I love a roast.
Yeah, that was great. That was fun.
Yeah,
I loved that. You know.
I didn't roast you though.
Thanks.
I
Probably roasted Talia though.
no, I wasn't.
Stayed clear. Well, if you want to
Yeah.
roast him, you can do it now.
No, thank you.
All right.
Why didn't you roast me? Just nothing.
Quite hard to roast.
Yeah, just perfect.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
it. I went through because I think we at least had a week to do it. I was going through everyone, and Harry, Ethan, JJ were quite easy to go for. You've not really had any, what's it called? Like incidents. Nothing that you can make jokes about. I remember when, like, the true Geordie got me to roast him. So
Yeah.
he had something, and that was
On his
perfect
chest,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the theme. Here is Brian. That's what you sing. Oh, it was muscly chest, I said. It was strong chest. And so other people have asked me to roast them since. I just say there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
Did you get asked for the TommyInnit one?
Yeah. I had physio, so I couldn't do it that day. But what I was going to do for him was write what's his name? Andy Samberg did a roast where it was like a really, really shit one.
Yeah.
So I was going to say to him, I was just going to do like, you're moving from Nottingham to Brighton. What are you, a championship footballer? And no one would laugh. I'd be loving it. So I had a load of rubbish ones like that.
That would be great.
Yeah, and then I was just, because Will was meant to be there, I was just going to roast Will, but horribly, and then go back to Tommy and just go in between. But yeah, my shoulder needed work, so
Yeah, true. Shoulders always come first.
that's it.
Do you ever?
What?
Finally, somebody who gets it.
Yeah. No, not only am I awkward, it's also early, so you know. It's not a great combination. I was going to say, do you ever find pressure or feel pressure to be the funny man? Obviously, you know, as a comedian, you have to, you know, your job is to be funny, but you can't always be funny, right? Like sometimes you need a rest.
That's it.
Sometimes you need to be angry or sad, you know. You can't always be funny, Stephen.
Yeah.
This is therapy.
That's true. I'll tell you about my saddest moments now. I'm 6 years old, parents divorced. I stopped. I put down the dancing shoes and said, "Father, mother, I'm sad. There's something leaking from my eyes. What is this?"
Oh, I'm genuinely laughing. Usually with podcast guests, I just fake laugh, but no. Have a great time.
Yeah, I have been angry and sad. My angriest moments are always around football. Horrible. I'm a horrible person. Yeah, something happens when I get on that turf. I just become an angry man.
Yeah.
But apart from that, do you know what, with me, in terms of anger, it's objects. Like if you ever bash into the banister or something, then I'd smack the banister and I'll hurt myself even more.
Yeah.
Or I'd bash my head on the door frame. Not a high one, the side of it. I'd then kick that or something. It's always objects that I get angry at.
Yeah, fair enough.
Still playing football?
No. I've done my knees in.
And his shoulder.
How have you done your shoulder?
Shoulder was 8 years ago. I hurt it in the gym and never got it fixed. It was just an excuse to get out of things like roasts and funerals.
Sorry, Mum. Wait, sorry.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
What?
Pour a little out for a
Mum.
yeah.
Sorry.
I
don't know what's wrong with me.
where were we?
Oh, just talking about shoulders and knees. And
Shoulders and knees.
Toes.
Heads, yeah.
I don't know what's
So that's how I
going
injured
on.
it. My knees are just... I don't know what's happened to my knees. I can't use them after I play football, so I've given up.
How old are you now?
26, mate.
Yeah.
So I've passed my prime.
Now I feel like I'm getting old now. Obviously, I'm a heavy guy anyway. But we did the shows, some of the festivals, and my knees are just fucked now.
That's it.
I tell people who are like 22 years old, enjoy those years because
Yeah.
when you get this old, start
Warm up, cool down, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Why are you
Take
so
your
old?
physio bands.
It's just life's getting to me.
What are you going to do for your new shows? Are you going to, just sit down?
Yeah, in comedy shows, sometimes people have the stool, don't they?
Yeah,
And
they
sit on the
look
stool. I
cool
might do that with with gulag and stuff.
I like that.
Gulag. You're going to sit on a stool and perform gulag.
Oh, just tickets are still on sale. So I'm not going to do that. Please come to see the show.
To be fair, I would want to go to that more. I'd want to see.
I'm
the
sitting
show.
down, guys. Buy tickets.
Like a paddling pool.
Yeah,
I'd go to see that.
yeah. What me and a paddling pool on stage?
Yeah.
Hot tub stream. Hot tub live show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Wireless mic so it doesn't get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
The only
Great.
thing that won't be wet. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
for
great.
watching.
Cheers. Anyway, back to
So I know you wanted to do stand up and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you done any recently?
No, the last time I did it was 2018, I think, for...
Pre-COVID.
Joe.co... Oh, fucking hell. Some place. They were doing a series where I did different things,
yeah.
and they wanted me to do stand-up. And I'd done it for 3 years before that. So I was okay. I did that, and that went really well. But, I just got fed up of saying the same jokes, and I didn't write anything new.
Yeah.
So I haven't really lived a life. 'Cause I was 18 when I started. So there's only so much you can say, and then you just start making up, jokes.
Yeah, you got to experience some stuff where you can write about it.
And I was a very boring virgin at that time. I had very few. Oh, there it is. Yeah. God.
Damn.
Pale. I don't know. Well.
Is this something you want to do more of though?
Or
Or are you kind of done with that?
I probably will in the future when I've got something to say. Like I come up with jokes at the moment,
Yeah.
and I always looked angry when I came off stage because I didn't want to look cocky. I was like, oh, could have been better. That's what they think when I walk off. God, that wasn't him at full pelt. What? But yeah, that was it's really good. The weird thing is about stand up is that when you come off, if it goes well, you've got a great feeling, and then it sort of fades away, and you're like, oh, I miss it now. And if it goes terribly, you just question everything about your life.
Yeah.
So either way, I felt awful afterwards. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
I think that might be my nightmare.
Stand up.
Yeah. Because I know I've said to you, performing a show or something, but performing at least, if I forget a lyric, I can just hold the mic
Freestyle.
out.
Yeah.
And then other people will hopefully sing some lyrics. Or, you let the backing track do it.
I think you need to.
That is horrible. Did you see ChrisMD's video? With the so he did a penalty shootout where the losing team, some of them had to take a forfeit, and one of them did a stand up.
Yeah.
He actually did quite well.
Yeah, he got. It's one of those gong shows where 3 people have the cards, and they're horrible anyway because people are looking to get you off the stage. But he went for the the sort of route that I used to do with certain topics about inbred and nonsense.
Always
really
funny.
moved away from that.
Yeah, he was actually quite good.
I really
So
think
it's
you
Tony
guys
Cruz
should do
for
a
a
video, like a Simon video where you all have to do something like this.
I recognise him. I think Chris did a video where it was me, him, and Toby. Pardon me, looking for the best joke, and he was one of them, one of the contestants. That was a 7-hour shoot that me and Toby had to do.
God.
Looking for a good joke.
Did not get paid.
7 hours to find a good joke.
Well, we filmed the first half, and then Chris realised he hadn't recorded audio.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, let's
Classic
go
Chris
again.
MD shoot.
Yeah,
And then-
classic Chris.
Toby couldn't do the ending, so Jack Whitehall came into it, and Jack Whitehall was like, "Oh, this is the best of the jokes you've got." So it was quite a strange video. The guy who won it was this 16-year-old from New York.
Do you remember the joke?
No, he did a couple of ones about at my expense, and I enjoyed those because it was quite clever.
Chris MD shoots are actually B-Tech. Sorry, Chris, but you know the one where we recreated goals.
I mean, I feel like you've done a lot of those.
Yeah.
We did one quite recently.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you did the Cisse.
The Cisse goal.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So I scored it, and he went, "Oh yeah, the drone shut off a while ago." And then the camera behind the goal wasn't recording.
Oh,
So I was like, so
What do you mean the drone shot off a while ago? You just flew off.
yeah, I was like, you got one angle.
Sorry guys, I got to deliver an Amazon package.
Well, then I scored the other one
yeah.
on the right hand side, and he was like, "Oh yeah, only one of the cameras."
Sorry.
Who, Arthur?
Yeah, I thought he was like Chris's mate who just kept coming along.
To be fair, I thought the same, and no offense to Arthur because he's a lovely bloke. And
That one. There's only 2 angles, but there was 5 cameras.
Damn, ChrisMD, step up your game, mate.
There was a video that Theo Baker was in, and Theo was just shouting at him, and I thought it's quite harsh.
Yeah, well, I feel like this group of people, like the UK YouTube scene or whatever, they're not very good at like introducing YouTube people.
Yeah.
Like most friend groups, you go to someone and there's a new guy here. Introduce you. Here's Randy. Here's this person. Nice to meet you. Great. In Sidemen, like or UK parties, you just turn up and everyone's just there.
Yeah.
And they come up to you and you're like, "Oh, nice to meet you." I'm like, "Not to be rude, who are you?" You know what I mean?
That's just life, isn't it?
No.
He brought someone we didn't know to the Bake Off.
Did that Max? Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Cheeky little Max.
No, but most people, if I'm with someone who doesn't, how often do I introduce people to Laura who have met like 10 times? Every time I'm at a party, I'm always like, "Oh, here's Laura, it's my wife." And everyone's like, "Yeah, I know, I've met like 4 times." But you're supposed to introduce people.
Not if they know them.
No, but if they don't, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't introduce you to Stephen.
No, but we've met a few times.
We have, yeah.
Exactly, and you just introduced Laura to people that have met her.
Yeah, but I didn't know they've met, so I'm assuming if they've not met, I'm going to introduce them so that you can have a good conversation. Whereas now,
So this is all stemmed from you don't know who Arthur is.
I know, now he's a sick guy, great guy. Watched some England games with him.
Did you?
Yeah, we know.
He's currently on Locked In.
Locked In, have you seen that
Foot
show?
Asylum show.
Foot Asylum?
I know of it. I've not watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's on there right now.
Oh.
Would you ever do that kind of thing?
No.
Basically, Big Brother.
No. Sorry.
What reality show would you do?
God. I'm a Celebrity's more intriguing.
It doesn't have to be one of those ones. It can be like a
Just like a game show.
Bake Off.
Yeah, I'd do.
But you wouldn't be hosting, obviously.
Oh, we'll see. Matt Lucas.
Obviously.
Yeah. Away. Yeah, I'd do Bake Off. I'd do a lot of TV shows.
The Apprentice.
Yes, but if I didn't get fired in the first week, I'd be really worried.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I've clearly gone out my way to ruin this.
What's that all about? Yeah.
Have you not been tempted to try and get on one? Like The Apprentice? Like do it all seriously and then when you're actually on TV,
That'd be good.
introduce them to the Gucci trainer.
Oh, yeah, the Gucci. Oh, that was beautiful. Unfortunately, that's been destroyed somehow. Not by me. It's just I moved house and thought, I'm not going to take this with me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But you have to go through so many rounds of auditions for that.
Those shows are the interview process is extensive. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's probably too far.
It's like X Factor's.
Yeah.
3 phone interviews or something, or 3
Is it?
phone.
You have to sing down.
Yeah. Because one of my friends at school went to the live show. They got invited to the live show. They had 3 phone auditions. Then they got invited to the live audition, but they were they were at the end of it.
Yeah.
And they'd already filled the quota, so they didn't even get to perform. So they literally were there for like 8 hours on the day, didn't even perform.
They just don't care, do they?
No, they don't care. Some of those shows used to be way better back in the day. Like X Factor was better when you just watched the auditions. And now there's so much, like, I should say, steps to get into it. It's just ruined that. Because, I mean, I guess they do it for, like, safety. Because they know that if someone's awful, we're going to absolutely destroy them. It's going to ruin their mental health forever. But, on the other hand, it's funny.
Yeah. And they've started scouting people now that they know have got something. Like Britain's Got Talent were trying to get me to do a rap.
What? Wait. What do you mean trying to? Why have you not done this?
They kept emailing me saying, we work for Britain's Got Talent. Would you like to audition with your Stormzy rap?
Oh my God.
I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Because then if I did get through that first round, which would be ridiculous, then I'd just do it again.
You want to just keep doing the same song?
You know the words? Yeah, that was just a terrible idea they had.
Would you not go on it? Britain's Got Talent?
No, it's terrible. And like you say, it's waiting around for hours.
True.
And then what would be my emotional backstory?
You can make one up.
Cuts
You can make a
around
video
off.
out of it though.
He's not always funny. He cries. He gets angry.
Yeah, to be fair, a lot of those things where it's like an origin story, it's often boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I think, man, these people have lived really interesting lives. I just played FIFA when I was a kid. You know?
Well, I mean, a lot of them are sad, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, I played FIFA. My dog died.
Did it?
It did, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't too bad.
You could use that. You could sing you could rap a song.
A
You could
dog.
rap Gulag and say this is for my dog.
Yeah, shout out my dog, man.
What was it called?
Can't tell you that.
Oh,
What?
I can't tell you what my dog's called because it's my password.
Oh.
right.
No.
Was it a male or female?
Can't tell you that either.
Is that another
He never
password?
looked. He just never
After the
looked.
dog's name, it's the gender of the dog on the password.
And 69 for some reason. What's going on there?
Yeah, that's what me and the dog like to do.
It's too early for this, isn't it?
Yeah,
We shouldn't
yeah.
do a podcast this early.
You know what's weird about today is like just the air feels like early, if that makes sense. Like this studio feels
Morning air.
We actually were here yesterday because we had another podcast to do. It's just yesterday it was the room was different,
Yeah.
and now it's just like I feel like the reverberations just different now. Like the sound waves are bouncing off the walls differently.
Yeah, I'm glad you've said it.
Yeah, you must have been thinking the same thing. Sorry, Simon.
What?
No, but
What's happening?
It's just funny at the same time.
How's your podcast going?
It is still the number one most terrible podcast on YouTube.
No, I think
Even after this?
I think ours is.
No. You see, what we've done is we went down the route of no guests.
Yeah.
Because well, we did have Will, but then it was voted our worst podcast. Because we each week we get less and less views. So slowly, I reckon within the next year we're gonna hit just me watching it when it goes out. But it's basically, yeah, we set out to make the worst YouTube podcast, and we have a segment called Slag Off a Podcast.
Have you slagged off ours?
I don't think so.
Can you?
Yeah, of course we can. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say no. I thought, oh god.
look at the views as they dwindle. Actually, no, we got 100k on that one.
I love how like our
Glory Hunters. It's the
love
same fucking face for everything.
our
now.
titles are like, all right, how can we fit the Sidemen or KSI?
Yeah.
Your one is we went dogging.
ChrisMD.
ChrisMD in the background. I didn't see it. Oh my!
He's so cheeky like that, isn't he?
No, but we did the same thing. We were kind of like built this podcast to be one where we didn't have guests on, and it's just Simon and I. But we got boring.
That's it.
You know,
we got boring ages ago, but we've it's just quite fun. It's because I do it with my mates.
Yeah.
It's just a way to keep in touch, I guess, at this point.
how you guys doing? No, it's fun. I've seen your podcast a few times. It's funny. It's what a podcast should be, really. It's just chilling, chatting, and that's that's what you get.
We do. We also have like characters that come on. Characters is just a stupid pun, and then somebody walks on in a wig and glasses. And
this is their way of getting guests without having to book anyone.
Very true.
Do you want to come over for a meal? And then you just walk in and you're on the podcast. We should do that.
You should do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just not something that you can clip up because there's no context to it and it's terrible.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Yeah.
Well, you've not sold it well.
Go check it out, guys. Link in the description.
Check it out.
There's a lot of jokes. Are you bored of all the same podcasts with the same guests like me? Boring, aren't I? Yeah. Well, check out my. Oh wait, I'm on that. Shit. Just enjoy your time on this earth, you know.
Yeah. There's not long left.
Would
I
you
told
do a live?
My most interesting fact. Sorry.
What is it? You can't
I'm
say
really
that.
Not interested. What is interesting? Something to do with honey badgers, but I don't know what the fact is. But something to do with honey badgers would be interesting.
Do they like honey?
Don't know.
You don't know, do you?
Attenborough, no.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah, he just knows.
Who's your dream guest for the podcast?
Attenborough.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, me and Attenborough. God, we've got some stories. we were watching Randolph and his dog once. Wow.
Oh my god.
Dream guests. I mean, man, David Beckham for you probably.
The thing is, that's just someone I want to meet.
Yeah.
I don't really want them on the pod. Well, I would take them on the podcast.
Yeah.
But
Podcast.
I don't know. I'd want someone. If you didn't get demonetized, a porn star.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of who would have actually the most interesting conversation.
I mean, is that interesting?
A porn star?
Yeah. Just what's it like getting fucked?
Oh no.
But like someone who's done like a mad porn star, Not someone who just does, like
a
missionary.
mad one.
You know, like someone who does like 69 as a dog.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to that person.
I don't watch those videos.
I don't watch those videos. I take part.
So you could have.
That's a joke from earlier.
You could have
cut it out earlier.
If someone just clicked on now, I just have to point that out. That's I think that wouldn't be a good podcast. I feel like they're cringe, man. Them ones like.
what? We have a porn star.
Yeah, man. It's like I just surely you can get someone more interested.
What's it like being erect and stuff like that? Yeah.
Why
Is it hard
did you
to
rub your sides?
I got nervous saying erect, didn't I?
What's it like being erect?
Oh, yeah. Just have what's the best lube?
This might be my favourite podcast we've ever done. It's so good.
What is the best lube? Let us know in the comments down below, please.
You know what is good lube? Shit.
No, it's not.
It doesn't get better than nature's own lube. Oh, I pray for the day my girlfriend gets diarrhea.
I was gonna say coconut oil.
I feel like coconut oil's like for everything, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can put it on your vegetables and your vegetables. What? You get that joke though?
No, I got that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It just. What?
I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking.
Doesn't it? Oh.
Just try it out, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Would it cause some sort of infection?
No.
Really?
No, I googled it.
You're getting thrush from that, guys.
I don't know from experience, by the way. I've only read it. I'm not.
Did you read that? Like Heat magazine, Loose Women.
Yeah, you know the back pages where it tells you like sex advice. I didn't email into it or anything like that. It's just one day I was just in that section, and they replied back to me saying
I just imagine you in a corner shop reading it without paying for it, stood there with an erection. You're gonna pay for that, sir?
No, I'm not.
No, but I'll take some coconut oil.
Oh god.
What's this?
Anyway, have you got any plans for the near future? What you're trying to do to keep busy?
I'm like an old man, aren't I? How'd you keep yourself busy? I go on walks.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this series for Netflix's YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Stephen Tries Cunning Stunts out now.
Let's go.
They Set Me on Fire. That one's out.
Yeah.
That was quite scary because they started me off with setting my arm on fire because that was the nicest one.
Yeah.
But then when I turned that way, there was a big flame in my face, so it was the scariest one.
Yeah.
I've done some other things. Yesterday, the stunt guy I was filming with, a guy called Charles Jarman, I was looking at his IMDb. Not euphemism, come on, grow up. And he was in The Dark Knight. I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, mad.
And then I said to him, so what did you do in that film? And he said, I was the magic pencil trick guy. So when Heath Ledger smashes the person's head into the pencil, that was him.
Oh, mad.
So he said he got knocked out 3 times doing it.
Oh, my God.
It took 2 days. And he was just getting his head smacked into a table.
Well, they give Christian Bale a lot of credit, but I think my guy here needs,
Big up Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
What's it like getting set on fire?
I've always wondered this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So they put this like Under Armour layer that was covered in freezing cold gel.
Yeah.
And then they put another layer of that over, and then like a racing driver's suit sort of thing, and then a firefighter's outfit. So you're really protected.
Yeah.
But then when the flames come up, you can't feel it, but you can feel the heat.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
So it's horrible. Then they did my back and my legs. You don't know you're on fire. You can feel it afterwards, like a little tingle on your skin.
Yeah.
But
it's more the panic, right? Because you're on fire, but you're not at the same time. So your brain's probably like telling you weird things, like, bro.
You can feel something's going on, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I was just like having a stroke or something like that.
Yeah.
Not a wank. Come on. So I just had to walk from A to B.
Yeah.
And then like people with fire extinguishers are there, but you can't breathe whilst you're doing it in case you breathe in the like the CO2 or the flames, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was the hard part.
Yeah. And how does it stop getting to your face? Is that a stupid question?
No. I don't know, actually. A question I should have asked. I had a balaclava on that was covered in the gel.
Right, okay.
So I guess, that protected it.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you just open-faced,
So we actually can't tell if it was you.
Yeah.
If you had a balaclava on.
Maybe my eyes gave it away. I hope they did. Yeah. You're not going to get a good thumbnail from that video. I'm so sorry.
Who's this man?
But yeah, that was very good. The other stuff I've been doing, there's the second episode. I've seen a cut of that, and that's probably the most impressive I've looked.
Well, this is coming out next Wednesday.
Yeah, so the first episode will be out. Then
Nice.
after that, it's either a month or every 2 weeks. And I've also I started writing something. Whenever the second lockdown was that this year? Early this year, January.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
We started writing something then, and that's finished.
Nice.
And now I just wait on other people to pull the finger out and get on with it. You know
is that
who you are.
for you? Like for your?
Hopefully, we'll see what happens with that. I have to be quite ambiguous because I don't know what I can say.
Yeah, no,
I
fair.
probably say a
Fair.
lot, but I don't want to. I've been very secretive with it. But it's just a big long script.
You gonna carry on posting on your main channel?
I'll go back to it. Yeah.
You got
now
some
that
got some
everything's
skits
done.
written?
Nope.
But I'll do.
Yeah, I'll write something.
Yeah.
I'll do at least one more video and then just die a death.
Yeah. Why
That's the
not?
way to go.
Well, you got your second channel as well. Stephen tries less.
Yeah, I really do.
Great channel name, by the way.
It is. Yeah.
Congrats on that one.
That's yeah.
Anything you doing on that?
Nope. I've just given
What
up.
do you do?
I've been writing a lot this year, and the Netflix stuff. I've had to write jokes for that.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
How was it? What was it like meeting Ollie Ball?
Yeah, nice lad.
Yeah.
We filmed a video for their channel, never got posted. So
Right.
What do you have standards now? Fuck it off.
They've kind of disappeared a bit,
They've been posted on YouTube.
but I haven't seen them anywhere. Like I feel like I haven't seen a TikTok.
No, they're nice guys, but I think they didn't want to just keep going crazy. That's the impression I got. I think they were like, we're here for the long haul. So
I think they are doing the right things, to be fair, though, because they're like the post. I kind of feel bad for them because every TikTok is like every comment on TikTok is like you fell off. And I'm like, well, but what did they ever? They just tried snacks at food. They tried food at school. How can you fall off from that? Like,
no, it's just because they got so much publicity.
yeah. They didn't start out to be TikTokers. They just posted shit at school, man. You can't fall
I
off.
feel
from
like
that.
TikTok does that. Like,
Yeah.
it gives you this instant fame,
Yeah,
and you have to try and like hold on so that it doesn't just not fall off as quick as that.
Yeah, but I mean, they're straight out of school, right? So they're thinking probably a nice thing to do out of school, you know?
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
planning going to do my BTEC. Now I'm doing, YouTube and TikToks and stuff. So,
But it's like Vine, isn't it? Like Vine
yeah.
used to always be, okay, you go viral in one Vine,
Mm.
and you make a Grime Daily song,
Yeah,
and then
30 was it?
loads of them, bro.
Why are you coming fast?
Why are you coming fast?
Yeah,
and they get the Boohoo Man deal as well.
yeah,
Was
get that
it
one.
Glastonbury guy. Was it
Yeah, Alex from
Alex,
Glasgow.
yeah.
His surname is Glasgow.
He made a
What
Grime
towel?
Daily song.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That was awful, that was. I was going to ask you, with your channel, Stephen Tries Less,
Yeah.
did you have that, or have you had that classic thing where, you start a second channel and you expect the content to be awful and you have no pressure?
Yeah.
And then now there's pressure.
First few videos were me lying in bed because I didn't give. Yeah, that was the whole impression. Was I really didn't care.
Yeah.
And then we slowly got more complex with the ideas of ripping off the Sidemen. So,
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean,
Something
you wouldn't
to
join the Sidemen.
Why would? Yeah, it's just because too much work.
To be fair, I always had that opinion. People always said to me like, "Oh, would you love to be in a Sidemen?" And I was like, "Not at all."
Also, it's not our thing.
No.
Don't just go. Oh, you should be in the Sidemen. No.
Yeah. As I always said no, but now that they're doing really well and making loads of money, I probably would say yes. So I wish
Yeah.
I like the honesty.
I changed my answer now. No, but at the same time, people love doing that. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you not in the Sidemen, Stephen?
They don't need me.
I think you should be.
Also, I don't want to be a YouTuber. That's what I said in the video. I want to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And one day, I may be. But it's not from doing Come Dine With Me or whatever escape room video that was.
Thing is, the like the Sidemen videos, for example, that you're in. Every comment. Do you read comments?
Sometimes, and then when they're horrible, I just run away.
I don't think they're ever horrible in the Sidemen one. To you.
No, I've been received well, but there are comments you see about things that go on in the videos, and you think, how have you sort of twisted it so that you're angry at people?
Yeah. They create their own narrative, don't they?
Yeah, it's like that when Callux was on the
Oh my
the
god.
cooking one
Yeah, fucking hell.
with you, and people were angry at him over that. But you could tell, he was doing it for the content.
Yeah.
Everyone was just sort of trying to have a laugh.
Yeah, like that. It was revealed that Stephen only had 20 minutes. Because, the wheel, you turned up and they literally just said to you, like, you got an earpiece, there's a screen there, you read it off of that.
Yeah.
You did it so, like, quickly.
Yeah, I'd watched Vic's episode of The Wheel, and then I was like, okay, so you do this, you do that. And then I'd practiced some possible jokes. So I'd prepared in that sense. But then when they did it, I got terrified by the I can't think what the word is, but there's a camera that swung in at the start.
Yeah.
The jig.
Yeah, something like that. And
Jig?
Jib.
Nice.
And he's
Jig
on
is
jib.
an Irish dance.
You're so Irish.
I'm
What
British.
was that? Stop forcing it.
What was that unknown tease thing?
No, I had to do the Irish dance real quick.
What was that bit?
I can't do it again.
You don't like this?
I can't do it again.
Save it for the shows.
Yeah, I'll save it for the shows.
Paddling pool.
Yeah.
In the hot tub.
But yeah, that came swinging in, and they were like, just say, welcome to the wheel. And on the first go, I just didn't stop saying it because I was like, oh, it's still moving. Welcome to the wheel. Welcome to the wheel. I sort of wish they used that take.
Stephen tries, goes insane.
He's definitely ill. We can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. Well, I didn't get how they showed people spinning underneath. Joe,
No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
The set was insane. Like, I mean, I know it was the BBC sets. BBC, right?
Yeah.
Phew. Thought I got a lawsuit.
You nearly got cancelled, mate.
Nearly did, mate.
It was actually ITV Studio, though.
Yeah, they do that, don't they? Is it
Was it
Manchester?
ITV's? No.
Media City have that, though.
Yeah.
This one was near Hemel.
Fair play. Media City is a cool place, isn't it?
You know what? My university, they showed a load of pictures of Media City and the BBC and ITV saying, oh yeah, we have stuff like courses that take place here. So I was like, oh wow, this looks impressive, and then just never happened.
Mate, I can't believe how often like unis and colleges just lie.
Yeah.
I you know when you do your I'm not sure what it's called, but when you go from school to college,
Yeah.
they you go to see an open day, right?
Yeah.
So I went to an open day, Ashfield College, I think it was, back home, and obviously I wanted to do music technology, so I was there and I was chatting to one of the tutors, and we were chatting about music technology. It was going really well, and I was like, cool. So what's the class? Or how do I get involved? And he's like, oh, if you go and write your name down on the book, if we get enough people, we'll start the course. I was like, what?
You should write a load of names.
20
Randolph
names.
2.
I couldn't believe it. So they were pretty much saying we don't have the course yet, but we can try it.
Yeah.
If you want to join. I was like, right then I won't do that. So I went and found like a uni that was like a college that was specifically for music, but crazy that.
That is weird.
Yeah.
What uni did you go to?
Salford.
And you studied
Comedy.
Hard. No, I did comedy writing and performance, and it was I think we were the third year to do it, so they were still learning, what they were going to teach us. It was a bit of a mess, but
do you think it was worth it?
No, because we were the first year that got charged $9,000 a year.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, so it was.
Same. Yeah.
Did you?
I
You're
didn't
older
get-
than me.
I didn't get into uni the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you probably got like A, B, B or something.
No, my predicted grades were A star 2 A's. So I went for places. I was like, oh, like if it's A star 2 A's, I'll go to places like the lowest one I went is AAB.
Yeah.
And then I got BCC.
I
didn't get
Should've
in
got
I
anyway.
would have
BBC.
loved. I got B, C, E. Yeah, it didn't
What'd
go
you
well.
take?
Drugs.
Yeah.
That's why I got the E.
Antidepressants when I got my results. I got B in English, and then C in drama, and then E in statistics. And I got an A star in maths at GCSE, so I was like, oh, I'll do well in this. And then it just all fell apart. Miserable.
Statistics is a weird subject, isn't
It's
it?
stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got a C in drama.
Well, it was the theory that I was terrible at.
Oh, okay.
So, prancing around on stage, I was good. But then theory. Basically, we used to just watch stuff. Like, our drama theory never really started.
Just watch EastEnders.
Yeah.
Good drama.
One week, I remember at GCSE, we just did a game Stuck in the Mud.
Yeah.
Load of year 11s just stood there like that.
What?
Yeah, theory never really took off for us.
I hate the theory side of it as well. It's just it's stupid because like you could be really good at something and you still fail. We were doing music technology, and in the studio or anything practical, I did really well with. And then the exam on like how many like neutrons are in a circuit, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't do. You know, why'd I have to work out like electronics and stuff when I'm trying to mix a song? But to be fair, it's when you have to like make circuits, you have to make mixing desks and stuff.
So you don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
True.
Too late, mate.
True, too late. But I guess when you're teaching a class, to be fair, I've answered my own question here. You have to be you have to be fair to them all. You know, you can't be like, oh, I'm teaching this person only. You know, a lot of people went on to do great things at my uni. You know, and
that's it.
I'm sat here.
I realised that my uni, particularly, you don't really need to go to university to do well. Like a lot of people who didn't go to university, and then doing better jobs than people who did.
I feel like the most successful people always dropped out of uni, and I didn't. So I feel like, damn, am I hindered now? Like, I never dropped out.
I feel like they always talk about, oh yeah, I dropped out, like Steve Jobs or whatever dropped out,
and
then went on to do this. We need the opposite of that. The person who dropped out and now, is on street corners.
I need to hear from that man.
People out there.
I need to know that I've made the right decision.
Don't want to be that guy, but
you dropped out, didn't you?
I dropped out. Yeah.
I feel like, you gave it a month though. There was no profound thing like, I want to go chase my dreams. You were like, oh, I can't do this.
You just went to freshers and then.
No, I went for you start in September.
Yeah.
Mid-September. I left Christmas.
Good stint. Well done.
3 months. That's solid. In Hull. That's like 5 years.
Yeah.
In Hull.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Where did Toby
You knew that. You made a joke about it.
Yeah.
I thought the joke was about Coventry.
Oh, Coventry, yeah.
Coventry.
He made one about Hull, I think.
What? No, love Hull. Love Hull. I think people in Hull hate Hull, so it's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I only had to pay £3,000 for that.
Because you didn't do it all.
Yeah, but £3,000 for 3 months. That's outrageous.
Well, so for those who don't know, and those who are young out there was a period of time where university was $3,000 a year.
Back in my day.
Literally back in my day. And out of nowhere, they just went $9,000. And that's a significant change because it goes from $9,000 for the 3 years to what, 27?
Sometimes I get letters about how much I owe, and it just keeps going up. I think it's probably over 50,000 now.
Oh my god,
miserable.
I blame JJ for that though. For me, I mean at the same time. No, not for your debt.
Yeah, pay it off, please. You wouldn't even notice.
To be fair, I feel like JJ's the type of guy where if you wrote him a letter saying, "Can you pay off my student debt?" probably would do it.
Yeah, sure. Ask him in a Sidemen video. Next Sidemen video you're in, just go. By the way, I've got a uni debt.
Yeah.
Can you pay it?
Yeah, that's bless.
If it's a game show, tell him you'll give him the correct answer.
Yeah.
And he'll do it.
That's disgusting, isn't it?
He 100% would.
Yeah, I know you would.
100%.
It's not a joke.
He'd be like, I'll give you $5,000.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Take it.
Yeah.
God.
What are you going to say? Something to do with that?
Oh, no. I don't even remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
No, but the issue with so what I did with the £3,000 thing, so there's a uni, like an independent uni that was specialising in music technology, and they were always $9,000.
Yeah.
So when it went from $3,000 to $9,000, I was like, well, I might as well go there then, because it's the same price as Liverpool, and Liverpool was trash, at the time.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah. You live in Manchester, right?
Yeah.
But you're a Liverpool fan, I believe.
Yeah, because the place I was born was nearer to Liverpool, and all my family are Scouse except for me.
Do you have to explain that a lot to people who question it?
Yeah, because they go. I was at the Liverpool game against Atletico Madrid. There's Liverpool fans just going, "Why are you?" And I hit them, I smacked them in the face, and said, "Up the Reds." Yeah. I don't know why I said 0161 for so long, because I've got nothing to do with Manchester.
I felt like you did put Manny on the map.
Me and Bugsy, we were going back and forth saying we've got to put it on our shoulders and ride hard.
Yeah. He rides hard, doesn't he? He likes bikes and stuff.
Why are you going down that path? I'm not going to badmouth him.
Do you ride hard?
No, I'm not either. Sorry, I'm not dissing you, Bugsy. I think you know.
He fell off, didn't he?
He fell off. Yeah, but sometimes
not
he doesn't.
Musically, literally on his bike.
Sorry, yeah, I love your music. If you're watching.
You meant he fell off like musically.
No, I didn't. No, he fell off.
Wow, Randolph.
No, but sometimes he doesn't fall off, and when he doesn't fall off, it's good.
That's so true.
What?
Cut that bit out.
Keep it in. Make that the clip. Just you squirming. What was he saying?
We were talking about Bugsy.
Oh, Bugsy Malone, yeah. I met him at the,
we weren't.
Have you actually met him?
Yeah, I was at the first JJ and Logan fight.
In Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he turned up to the after party, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in his car.
Yeah.
He said, should have come in. I was like, nah. No, you're too cool, mate.
Have you ever met Stormzy.
No. Weirdly, we've never been in the same room.
Met Bugsy Malone for the first time last night. I walked over telling myself to play it cool for some reason. I opened with, "Hi, I'm the pasty boy that says so 161 a lot."
True story. I was very drunk
Yeah.
and thought that would be fun. He was nice. He was too nice.
Do you think that Stormzy must have seen the fire in the...
Yeah, if he's got a pair of eyes, he's seen it. Yeah? Am I right, guys? Please watch it if you haven't.
I saw it go viral again like a year ago on like, you know, one of the
Some
like
weird
lad
bit, yeah.
viral.
They go, "Oh, remember this guy? Where is he now?" They ask. Weirdly, that's claimed. The video's claimed not by Stormzy but by Beyonce, because my ringtone goes off and it's single ladies, like 2 seconds,
God.
and they claimed it.
Oh my God.
I feel bad for
Soon
Stormzy,
after,
yeah.
or...
Like,
Like,
it
did
was
you get,
quite-
like-
It was quite soon after, probably a year after.
Oh, okay.
But then that's when it got most of its views.
Damn.
Miserable. But I've never met him. I'd like to.
I'm sure one day that you pass will cross.
Yeah, I feel like he can't hate me.
No.
Would you bring it up?
Yeah.
Great.
Got nothing else to say. Have I?
Hi, Stormzy, I'm the pasty guy.
Yeah. It's either that or remember the Wembley Cup? Well, let me tell you about that. Don't. But yeah, I think we'd get along great.
Wembley Cup? We'll talk about
Miserable. Boring, isn't it now?
Would you play in the next one? If there is one. I don't know if there is another Wembley
Not
Cup.
with my knees.
And his shoulder.
Yeah. God, thank you.
So you wouldn't play in a charity match?
I'd like to play in a charity match that isn't semi-pros knocking about, because it was a horrible vibe.
Yeah.
It
felt like
really
that was
wasn't fun.
a big hint. Oh, the Sidemen.
That
Sidemen,
one
yeah?
was fun.
Yeah.
Because I had Keemstar running at me. I also had, I think, Manny and Toby were causing problems. They're just too quick. It's horrible. You scored a few.
Simon's pretty good at football, isn't he? Aren't you good?
Just don't run there.
JJ was very good in that game.
Yeah.
JJ's good, actually. Like,
It's when he goes through his like fitness stages.
yeah.
Because ultimately, like, football-wise, he's not great. Like, he's not bad.
No, yeah.
He's good.
His ability is good, though. He just puts himself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
Gets
the
stuck in.
physical side of it,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
really good. So
Yeah.
he just runs.
Yeah, good CDM, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good CDM.
Jay Swingler was good.
Mm.
Yeah. He was good.
I think he's a man of many talents, you know.
That's it.
I saw him tweet the other day about COD. He seems like he's good at COD as well.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell with COD because I've seen you play and you look quite good. But then I've seen the lobbies that you play in.
Yeah. Did you watch last night?
Yeah.
I was awful last night.
Yeah.
What happened?
I just got killed a lot. Playing COD and I just struggled. But anyway, I'm getting better.
Yeah.
So do you want to play in charity matches? As long as there's not like semi-pros.
Yeah. If they actually remember it's for charity, then yeah, I'd play. And it's for fun, I'd do it definitely. I think the Wembley Cup's the original ones. They look great. Like the whole story behind it, and the videos, they were always fun. Like was it Joe Weller who was the captain of the first one?
Oh yeah, didn't.
Well, you were the captain for the first one, and then Joe Weller for the second one.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
that famous clip where someone swapped sides? Was it Manny?
Manny swapped.
Manny
Yeah.
swapped sides and everyone called him a snake.
Yeah.
But it was like written.
Yeah, and,
Like,
and
he
they were
literally got told to do it.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh guys, I'm swapping sides."
Well,
And I was, you snake! Oh, fuck Manny.
And if you watch the clip, they were clearly all like being sarcastic. Weren't
Yeah.
they? You see Joe Ellie, he's like, "Oh no, I'm so mad."
Yeah, he literally goes, "No."
Yeah. Oh man, the thing is, kids will believe anything.
Yeah.
Even that one though.
More about that, please. I was just walking my dog, he said.
They came out.
Kids don't believe anything. I've said some strange stuff, Benny.
Fuck. Cut that out.
But even the first Wembley Cup was like fun, but ultimately I think we lost. Like, you're crying.
Yeah.
He's crying. We lost I think we lost 5-2 or something.
Yeah.
And I think every single goal was either scored or assisted by Billy or Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was very.
Yeah.
It was Dan cutting versus F2.
I feel like charity matches are fantastic. It's a great way to raise money and awareness. But a lot of the time, as you said, people take it really seriously. I feel like it's a lot of people who failed at being a footballer, and now it's like now my chance.
Look, this is a Rossi goal. No,
Rossi.
Oh, Rossi.
No, that was Billy.
Oh, right. There he is.
There's
Rossi's behind him.
Yeah, but it was literally just it was.
Harry was laughing there. I feel like he had a bet on.
But at the same time, I feel like they're also YouTubers, aren't they? F2, so it's like you can't ban them.
Who's that? Is that number 7? He's not doing that.
Hey, I cleared it at least.
You looked disappointed there when that.
I was really because I felt like we'd been stitched up.
Yeah.
I felt like we turned up and it was like it was done from the start.
Yeah. You ever seen Vic? Well, I'm sure you've seen Vic's penalty in the charity match. Everyone goes to lift him up, and I'm just walking away livid that we're losing so bad. I'm just like, I don't fucking believe this.
Vic starts scoring.
Yeah, I'm miserable.
That last charity match, right? So every charity match we've done. So we did the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the moment. Let's see it. Let's see.
There's me trying to distract him.
He does this weird stop that. I don't know what that is.
Neymar-esque.
I think that was it.
He also definitely didn't aim that way.
There we go. There's me walking off.
Vic Stark isn't the right.
Everyone's clapping. Everyone's loving it.
Half of your team are lifting him up too.
Yeah.
You're there like, fuck this charity. I felt like, so we did that first charity match and we won like 7-2 or something. And then we did the second one, and just before the match, everyone on the other team was like, "You guys have set this up. You set it up."
I thought that as well. I thought it was so uneven.
You guys have set it up. These teams are so uneven. You're going to beat us 10-0. You've stitched us up.
You lost it.
We lost 2-0. And then
Josh Peters, Reeve.
Yeah, and that great
Peters, Reeve, and Joel.
Yeah.
That 3, I had the worst day of my life.
Mad. They were massive. They
played
so
2
big.
centre backs and a CDM, and I was playing in the middle. I've never felt so. I can't say the word that I wanted to say.
Defeated.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Defeated. Yeah.
I didn't realise like Josh Peters was, so good.
Yeah.
Just athletic, I guess.
But then we did the third one, and even though we won by a lot of goals, I felt like your team could have scored 10.
We had I think Deji up front missed quite a few.
There's one where Deji gets the ball in the 6-yard box, and I think he hits it straight at the keeper. It bounces back, and he hits over. And then he takes his goggles off.
Those goggles were amazing, man.
They were so good.
Funny, yeah.
It was so good.
The goal in the second one was unreal, wasn't it? Was it Castro who scored the header?
Castro scored the header.
And
That was the only
ball
one.
was unreal.
And then Chris scored at the end.
Chris scored.
Okay, yeah.
But
He
Lux
doesn't like to mention that.
Yeah, like this. The Deji. And then the goggles.
And the cat.
And the hat.
They usually fly in for me. What's going on here?
But it's 5-0 at that point, and I don't think anyone's defending. It's just kind of like, I think all of us are like,
we can all
like
get
we want goals here, so let's kind of just let everyone have some shots.
Yeah.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, I felt like Castro's goal was one of the only goals that was actually just a good goal.
Yeah.
As in, it wasn't a charity match goal.
It's just a...
Okay, yeah.
Like a lot of the others are kind of like, that probably wouldn't have gone in if there was just a half decent goalkeeper.
And like
your halfway line goal, that was...
Yeah, but everyone just says, why is Calix standing on the edge of his area?
It was fake, wasn't it?
So many questions about it. It's fake.
Shut up. Shut up.
This
is actually like a good cross and a great header. Like,
yeah, that's good.
Defending was questionable, but...
Yeah. Like in a match, that would just get headed out by, Declan Rice, Kurt Zuma, but...
Oh, yes, those classic teammates.
They play together.
I know. I just don't know why you mentioned them. Like they're playing in a charity match.
The West Ham game was the last game I watched. West Ham and Liverpool. Hard one for you, wasn't it, to take?
You know what? I've often sang David Moyes as a football genius, and he actually is now. So.
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
Do you go to many matches?
Not many. I used to go to quite a lot when they had Suarez, Sturridge, Sterling. Those were the days. And then moved away and didn't go to many. I've been to a few recently, but it's because tickets are bought for me. Because I'm a shit fan.
They used to call Sturridge, Suarez and Sterling?
Go on.
SSS.
Oh, yeah. Great shout out for them.
Great shout. You see Sturridge the other day asking for a haircut on online. He's been he's moved to Perth, hasn't he, in Australia?
Yeah.
So he's been stuck in quarantine. So he's done a video of him in his hotel room. He's literally got like the smallest gym. You know, nothing. He has to clean his room himself. Shock. But he tweeted out. He did an Instagram story asking for someone to cut his hair. But it was super detailed. See if you can pull it up, Nick. It's so funny.
How does that make sense though? He's in quarantine.
I don't know.
There he is.
Yes, this is his room.
He's double vaccinated.
Yeah.
Nice. There's a lot going on here.
And obviously, I'm not saying this room's bad. It's a fine room, but it's also
just a very normal
some
room.
fruit.
Yeah, but it's also Daniel
I
Sturridge.
thought that was lube in the top right.
That's his gym.
Oh God.
Oh, sorry, that doesn't count as that's not a gym.
Well, it's his gym.
Foam rolling. Some
Foam
cones.
rolling.
Why's he got the cones?
Doing drills.
The drills, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of bags.
A
Little
lot of water
off-white
there.
suitcase.
Yeah. But no, he's going to do well. But see if you can find his story as well. There you go. Here we go. Look.
What?
Need a barber in Perth. WA on Thursday. Only put your CV forward if you're top level. You see the vibes. Crispy clean, smooth like I wash my face with cake soap. If you've never cut hair like mine, don't bother putting your CV forward. My hairline is important to me. It's straight. I don't want to leave Australia with an M head hairline. Please proceed to put your CV forward. If after all I've said, you still fit the description. Top level craftsmanship, barber level on 1,000, but don't charge anywhere near that much. If you do, you are out the running. Shake your hands. I rebuke you. Don't bluff me. I'm going to look at your profile. If your pics aren't good, don't bother putting your CV forward. You are out of the running. I had time today. Well, I have time every day. I'm in quarantine still. Bye for now.
Wow.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
He's gone crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy. And then all the football like meme pages, photoshopped him on Alan Sugar's head like The Apprentice.
Everyone's going to have shaky hands cutting his hair after that.
Yeah.
Don't bluff me.
I rebuke you. I feel like no one goes to Australia anymore. I feel like there's a little period where everyone started going. Well, I say everyone. About 5 players went.
Yeah, I think. Oh, you mean footballers?
Yeah.
I thought you meant people. I was like, well, COVID hit. So.
No, as in like footballers started going as their like retirement club was in Australia.
Yeah, but then America started paying.
And then America started going.
Yeah.
I find it weird that he didn't go America.
Yeah.
True. I mean, maybe
he was
tried.
in LA, wasn't he? Like, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant playing for.
No.
Maybe he was trying to get scouted by one of the clubs there.
I think they're only allowed a certain amount of foreign players or something as well.
Yeah. It's a weird league, but each to their own.
And there's is it the Saudi Arabian league?
Yeah,
where James Rodriguez went.
Yeah, and Xavi's back at Barcelona.
Coaching.
No, he's a manager.
Oh,
yeah.
is he?
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
manager of Barcelona. Yeah, and he came in and one of his quotes on their Twitter account was, "The best way to win games is playing well."
Oh, so true.
And
That's inspiring.
it's Michael Owen-esque.
Hardly ever win when they don't score.
No, they don't actually. I love Michael Owen. I think he's a great guy. What are you laughing at?
Just that sentence. You know what? There's not many people that would say that. I think he's a nice man.
Yeah, nice.
A bit
man.
weird. I was looking at some of his tweets the other day. There's one of him in a dead
As you
ferret
do.
and a squirrel. Yeah.
Dead ferret and a squirrel.
Yeah, well, he posted a picture of his walk. It was a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
And then one of the pictures is just a dead squirrel. Yeah, and him posing next to it.
Yeah, fair dues, Michael
Poor
Owen.
guy. Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Carry on.
So you're gonna go.
No, I was just found it
there he
weird.
is. There
That's
he
a
is.
very
Ferret.
weird.
Dead ferret, sorry.
Why is he smiling like that? He's smiling like he killed it.
Probably
Yeah.
did. Sicko. Sorry. No, question for you. If you're going to leave to the airport, how many hours before would you set off?
For the airport, I like to be there. Weirdly, my favourite smell is when you walk through like the duty free shop. I love the smell of the perfume.
Fragrance. Yeah.
So as long as I get a bit of that, I'm happy. So I'd be probably 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Yeah.
Factor in the travel. Yeah. So as long as I'm there 2 hours earlier, that's what I do.
Yeah. How about you?
That's so weird. That's so weird. I love the smell of duty free.
Yeah.
No, I do agree, and
I love the smell of the savings I can make.
No, I feel the same way. I've been going to the gym recently, believe it or not, and in the changing room, it smells really nice because everyone's using fragrance. And I'm not sure if that's a bit weird.
So you just hang around the changing room now.
I don't hang around. I just get changed in there.
Moist good shot like this.
No, it's actually fragrance that I'm smelling.
You done with that towel, mate?
Have you been on holiday anywhere?
I went to
Of course he
Ibiza. Yeah.
Huh?
I went to Ibiza recently. That was weirdly, you can't stand. You have to like be sat at your table the whole time? Not the whole
So
time.
why of course he has?
Just
I
in
feel like
general.
everyone's been on holiday once.
I said recently.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Not just. Have you ever been on holiday?
Been on holiday? What's this about the table? During
Yeah,
COVID,
so
is
in
it?
Ibiza, it was we went in September, and you have to stay sat at your table the whole time.
Oh,
So,
mad.
like the clubs, a couple of them were open,
Yeah.
charging the usual price,
Yeah.
but you had to sit down. I
Really?
was just like, this is weird. There he is.
There you
posing
are.
like a wanker.
Damn.
So you
Casper
couldn't,
Lee.
you couldn't leave that table?
No.
Casper
for a
Lee has
PB.
that shirt apparently.
Oh, there he is, sexy. It's
Which shirt do you
Legend.
think that Casper Lee says he has?
the black one of mine.
Really?
Oh wait, I thought he was talking about me. Could have been my girlfriend's.
I was gonna say I reckon it's that one.
Yeah.
Come out of that.
Yeah, that was good. Good fun. Ibiza was straight. I met weirdly. The last thing you'd expect is to meet ChrisMD fans, but people would come up to me going, "Oh, ChrisMD's my favourite, but I like you too." I was like, okay.
Oh, man. That's the story of my life.
Yeah. Just
Why
like
do they mention Chris MD to you?
They don't. They just mention KSI. Like, I love KSI. Cool.
Wicked, mate.
Just trying to get on the train, mate.
That's what I get.
Did you manage to meet Wayne?
No, I really didn't want to go to Ocean Beach, just because.
You gotta get a picture with Turbo.
No, because I've made too many jokes about him, and I just fear possibly someone would come over and say that little prick has called you many names.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever met anyone that you've actually said a few
Roasted.
jokes? Roasted a few times. Anyone that stands out?
And he's on Gibb. He likes it though. Well, he doesn't, but he does.
Wait, so had you roasted him before you met him for the first time?
No.
Oh.
Well, so we knew. Yeah.
Someone that you've never met, you've roasted, and then you've met. Has that ever happened?
Oh, I don't think so. No. See, this is why I can't go on TV shows, because my tweets, like if they ever check my tweets, I've probably slagged off someone involved, and then yeah, a lot of the people like Ollie Murs, I've made a lot of jokes about him. Never met him. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, you just lost your invite to Soccer Aid.
shit. But yeah, I think there's just too many people that I've taken the piss out of, and
I feel like obviously it's comedy, isn't it? It's satire, you know what I mean?
yeah, but I think people take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, especially Mers.
Yeah, mate. Oh god. That Pringles can that he was having his way with. If you do that, you're gonna have jokes.
You're
So-
gonna.
And also, a salty cock.
What? Oh, because the Pringles.
Yes.
Yeah,
no.
no.
What did
Sorry,
you
yeah.
think?
I just thought you said
Just
salty,
in general.
salty cock. A lot of
Yeah.
sodium in Pringles.
Just when you're thinking, you just say salty
I
cock.
wonder what that tastes like.
Pretty salty, really.
You haven't played in any of these charity matches? You know how we always see, like every weekend I see Chunks post a picture of a charity match that he's
Yeah.
playing in.
Mm.
You haven't played in any of these, have you?
No, because of the people involved.
I was gonna say, I've seen
you could just look at the list of names and go, "Oh, he won't be playing there then."
yeah, a lot of them have one of the F2 in.
Yeah.
A lot of them have James Arthur.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my invite out the window.
Is that your beef? Your big beef?
Well, not really. I don't really care. Kind of.
No.
I just.
That was
I just find it really funny.
Yeah, that was not really beef. It was just he was just having. It's kind of like just posting tweets, right? And we were all just.
It was a bad evening for him.
Yeah. He was just getting blocked. So everyone just took the opportunity to get blocked. There's something nice about getting blocked, isn't there? Sometimes with someone like that.
Yeah, because it shows he doesn't have anything to get back at you.
Yeah, I don't even know where I was. I think where were we?
We were in LA.
Yeah.
I was in a shoe shop and someone like texted me a tweet of his saying like KSI. Oh, I tweeted, for those who said I wouldn't make it, my friend KSI has a song with Future or something like that. And then he replied like, yeah, but how much did he pay him for that feature, lol, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, he doesn't follow me. He doesn't. Like, how has he seen this tweet? Why has he replied? It was kind of weird. And then Josh was like, yo, get the clout.
Yeah.
Just reply to him. So I said something just like, oh, you eat poo or something like that.
Damn, that cloud tastes good.
I feel like all of us just had a free tweet. Everyone just tweeted it, got loads of like engagement, and he just blocked us all.
Yeah.
I was like buying shoes, and I was like, oh, just pull
Well, I
my phone
tweeted
out, tweet something.
James Arthur eats poo, pass it on. And then everyone
That
started
was it.
tweeting it.
That was it. Yeah.
But then Cal
yeah.
Freezy joined in and
Yeah.
started going at him, and he started replying to Freezy.
Yeah.
And then like Lad Bible picked it up and started doing like James Arthur battles Cal Freezy from the Sidemen.
Yeah.
And it was just like one of them ones where he ended up having a lot of beef with Freezy, and then Harry tweeted something about, I don't know, his dead nan or something like that, and it got a bit out of hand, and then Harry deleted it and then apologised, I think. And
I think I jumped on it.
Yeah, blocked.
But I didn't get blocked, so I must have been okay.
It was just a very it's just that night we all thought it's just funny, innit?
Yeah. I mean,
he started it in a way, hasn't he?
I feel like when you take it too seriously, you just put yourself out there to get,
Well, then he started replying to fans saying like, "Oh, I've got a music video with more views than his entire channel." I was just like, it's just a bit like,
it was.
I don't really have any beef with you. Why is this happening?
I feel like didn't Freezy at least make up with James Arthur recently? I feel
Probably.
I feel like I heard it being spoken about.
Well, I know he went on True Geordies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
And it got mentioned there.
Yeah, something wrong with that.
Yeah, but
I've been blocked by Les Dennis, if you know him.
Oh my god.
The guy who used to host Family Fortunes.
yeah, why?
Because I did a tweet where I put something like, it was him, Scotty T from Geordie Shore, Wayne Lineker, and someone else. I said something like, it was something weird to do with us going out, or something to do with girls, like we were on the pool, something like that, and he just blocked me. He was fuming to be associated with myself, Wayne, and Scotty. Three solid lads.
So how are they being linked?
I don't know.
There's Les Dennis and Scotty from Geordie Shore.
It was just a.
I guess Wayne Lineker's like the middle ground, isn't he?
Yeah, a bit of both. Anyone can get it, Simon.
It was like the classic sort of.
I don't like that.
Anyone can get it.
Yeah,
anyone can get it.
Kids believe anything. You're a weird guy, man.
Next phrase. It's just a number.
Speaking of things getting misinterpreted, do you think that the cancel culture has gone too far? In terms of people taking things too seriously, especially when there are people out there that aren't being taken seriously when they are doing things wrong. Like there are people out there that are doing legitimately wrong things, and someone can tweet something, at James Arthur and get killed for it. Yeah,
there's it's a thing. I think it's how you deal with it when people come after you, and if you don't give in to it, if you're just like, this is what I think, just keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah, unless you have done something legitimately wrong. That's what I mean. If it is like actually harmful to someone, then apologize. Fair enough. But when you're, when you're just you make a joke, even if it's in if it's in bad taste, if there's no like ill intent behind it. Ultimately, you just you're like, oh, I'm sorry. That's like it. Yeah, game's the game. Yeah. I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah. It's just weird, man. It's just I don't know. I feel like things will circle around again, but only to a certain few. Yeah. There's still going to be people out there, especially. I think COVID hasn't helped because COVID seems to have made a huge divide and brought a lot of Karens and Curtises out there. Everyone's had more time. Well, everyone's online now. Yeah. I guess that's what it is. Do you think that comedy's dead or dying? Things that you see on TV's dying, isn't it? So things that you see that get made, it's like, oh, okay, that's not very good. But then, I'm sure there are still very good comedians out there. What I don't understand at the moment is Ricky Gervais keeps talking about like free speech, and then he also keeps saying, there's a tweet he did the other day saying, if you get offended by what I say, just imagine the things I think, something along those lines. And then I think if you're going out your way to go on about people that care about what you say and they don't like what you say, sort of goes against what you're trying to be. Like you're trying to be like, I don't care what people say, or what people say about what I do. I'm gonna have my free speech. But then you're going on about people caring all the time. I'd say if you believe in free speech, or whatever, just don't care what people say. It's like being offended at people getting offended. You're now being offended. He's part of the problem. I feel like it's boredom, isn't it? People are getting so bored these days that they just want to look at their phone thinking who can harass today. Dave Chappelle was I've not seen his stuff, but he was in trouble for jokes he was making. I think as long as people quit, right? It's a Netflix special. People were quitting Netflix because of his special. Because they wouldn't take it down. Mad. I think you've always got to pick the target for your joke and make sure you've got the right angle for it. That's what you should do. As long as you find something funny in it, I guess. Well, most jokes, there's always someone or something getting joked about, aren't there? And sometimes it's not pleasant, but no. At the end of the day, it's comedy. Ricky Gervais's inspiration, a hero. I don't know what the right. He was. What was it? The Office, and then Extras. I used to really enjoy those. I And then
Well, we've got him here. No.
He's actually been sat behind there the whole podcast.
multi-millionaire Ricky Gervais just fucking hell, just pissed on the carpet. I didn't want to ruin the surprise. Those two. Oh, not those two. Him and Stephen Merchant.
Yeah,
I thought they worked together really well. And then Steve Coogan, who played Alan Partridge.
Mm-hmm.
I love his stuff. And I just watch the same stuff over and over again. Like, I don't watch new shows.
Yeah, they say that that's a trait of a psychopath.
100%.
Shit.
But I say no. I say you like what you like.
I love the phrases you've come up with.
You like what you like.
You like what you like, Your Honour.
Yeah, no,
Kids believe anything. You like what you like.
No, but I'm not scared of someone taking what I say out of context.
Cut that.
Cut that.
Yeah,
Cut out.
Do you think you'll ever do anything with those guys?
I want to meet Steve Coogan because
Do you want to? Well, what do you want to like? When you say meet, do you want to like film something with them, or would you want to like have a meal with them?
Exchange notes, yeah. Just go. Hey, I see what you're doing there, Steve, but it's not. It could be funnier. I'll take anything really with him. Not drugs wise.
Unless he wants to.
Yeah, I'll do anything. You must not off my bum. Yeah, go on. I don't get the appeal in that. It's quite weird.
Yeah, I don't get the feel either. It's weird.
You trying to impress me? Yeah, me neither, man. Yeah.
No, they always say don't meet your heroes, don't they?
Yeah.
You know?
Who's your hero?
David Johnson.
Who's that?
He's played football for Forest. Striker. His son's
David Johnson.
Yeah, David Johnson. Tap him into Wikipedia. Scored loads of goals for us. His son's now playing in the team at Forest.
Oh yeah.
You chose one of the most. I would say.
What is David Johnson up to these days?
He goes to the games. He keeps himself quiet.
I think you've chosen one of the most reachable heroes.
Yeah. I mean,
you could meet him.
Yeah. What's the point of a hero if you can't reach them?
So what would you do with David Johnson then?
I'd say, hey,
if
mate,
he asked you to snort something off his bum.
I'd say no. No, but being serious,
You sounded upset.
I would love to meet David Johnson. In fact, I met him when I was younger.
Okay.
He signed my nothing. He actually didn't sign anything, just on a little piece of paper. But it wasn't.
Still got it?
Yes.
Wow.
My dad has it. I think I met all the Forest players.
If he goes to the games, why don't you meet him again?
No, I haven't been to a game in a while because COVID. But I'll probably hope. I used to have a season ticket, but I don't. But he goes to the games because his son playing. As I said, is incredible. He's got called up to the Wales team.
Wow.
Honestly, Brennan Johnson. I tell you now, one day he'll be in the Premier League.
Cool.
Well
Yeah. But no, real heroes. Jay-Z, Kanye West.
Yeah.
Have you seen Kanye? Have you seen Kanye's new interview on Drink Champs?
Oh, is he? Is it talking about Soulja Boy?
Yeah,
That's the clip I saw.
Yeah, it talks about a lot of people. He sat there and he's like, "Oh, Soulja Boy is one of the greatest of all time, man. Like, he changed music, which he did. You know that whole ringtone era. What? That whole ringtone era, it was incredible. And then the Noriega asked him a question then, saying, "But how come Soulja Boy got taken off your album?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, did you hear the verse?"
It's just horrible, isn't it?
So on one hand, he goes from bigging him up, saying he's changed music, to he's awful. Same sentence.
I mean, you can be sick but have a bad song.
Yeah, of course you
Bad
can,
verse.
and that's his point. To be fair, you see a lot of the TikTok clips from Kanye, and you think, "Oh, he's out of order," and you watch the interview, and the context does make a lot more sense. But did you see what he said about Big Sean? You know Big Sean, the rapper? It's awful, yeah. Again, in context, he was just saying that he wasn't supporting him when he was running for president, blah, blah, blah. But he's in the interview, and he literally goes up and picks a tombstone up, like a prop. And he picks it up and he says, "When I die, they need to write this on my tombstone. I'm here because I signed Big Sean." And he said the worst thing I ever did was sign Big Sean, man. It's crazy. God. That's like what an insult that is, you know. When I die on my tombstone, it needs to say, "I'm here because I did so." Obscene.
So out of those two, if you could only meet one, would it be Kanye because he's weirder, or
Kanye and Jay-Z? I don't know. I feel like Jay-Z. I don't know.
You can have a meal with one of them.
Damn it.
So you're just talking to them for an hour and a half.
I'd go for Jay.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Jay-Z.
All right. If you can have a studio session with one of them.
Probably Kanye. Yeah,
I feel like if you're gonna get a song, Jay-Z could probably make a song in an hour that would be decent.
Yeah. Kanye could do
Kanye's
some
probably-
scoopity poop thing, but I feel like the experience would be crazy just watching him do what he does.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think Kanye is a lot more open. So Jay-Z, you don't really know much about him, so that's why I'd rather have a meal with him because you get some secrets. Whereas Kanye is quite open and.
You know when you were like year 4 and you had a music lesson, and they give all of you just a random instrument, and everyone starts like hitting it or whatever, and it's all out of time. That's how I imagine Kanye in the studio.
Horrible.
Like a keyboard, and he presses the demo button.
Yeah.
And then he just starts like, he gets a tambourine, he's like,
Yeah. But he's talented though. He's really talented.
oh no, he's really talented.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's just that, and then it's more refined.
Yeah. No, I hate to say. Very experimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen he shaved off his eyebrows?
Yeah.
Wait, he has?
Yeah, he shaved all patches into his hair.
The patches in his hair apparently represent 3 doves.
Oh, right.
But I can't see it. No.
It looks like he's had a breakdown.
Yeah. Doves apparently.
Doves?
Well, he looks like a crackhead.
I can see like a llama on the right there. At the top.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
And then,
Oh yeah.
If you squint a little bit, it looks like Jesus as well.
yeah. What I was thinking was, imagine if you're Kanye West lookalike and you wake up and see he's done that, and you're like, "Fucking hell!"
That picture. Bring that picture back up a sec. Why does it look? That picture looks like it should be the front of his face.
This is wearing his chain on front ways.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's.
But even his ears look like. Like I'm bugging out a little bit. Like I should see a face.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That like, little crease in his neck. There's the mouth, maybe.
Yeah.
This is really
If
freaking
you
me
squint
out.
a little bit. But no, he's a
That
legend.
picture
Man.
bottom left.
Yeah, he walked out and he wearing a mask.
What?
Was that real?
Yeah, he walked out recently wearing that.
Can I run for a wee?
Yeah,
Go
go
for
for
it.
it, man. Go for it.
I mean
go for
a
it.
wee, not
Yeah.
a wee.
Or aka piss.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. Meeting with a therapist to work on your mental health is just as helpful as hiring a personal trainer to work on your physical health, and the positive impact can be just as life-changing.
Yeah, speaking to a therapist should be as easy as going to a dentist, and it should be something that's in all of our lives, and it shouldn't be something that's seen as odd. It should be something that we're all doing, all practicing. So yeah, it's important.
At Talkspace, your privacy and security are their number one priority. The app puts you in a private room with just you and your therapist. You can send messages 24/7 and get replies throughout the day. No need to wait for a weekly appointment. And Talkspace's encryption and added security features keep your conversation fully protected.
Whether you struggle with anxiety, depression, self-doubt, or anything else, Talkspace gives you access to the help you need to move forward. Facing those obstacles isn't easy, and you don't win a prize for doing it alone. So getting professional help isn't weird or weak, it's smart, because sure, your friend might know a thing or two about electricity, but would you let him rewire your house? John, I would not let you do that. Don't leave your mental health a chance or the amateur advice of well-meaning friends and family. Talk to someone who's trained to help you make lasting progress.
Yeah, so join Talkspace today and start moving forward with a single message. Just visit Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first month when you use promo code What's Good at sign up. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com with the promo code What's Good.
So and check the link out in the description, and back to the podcast. Welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Today we're going to speak about serial killers.
Oh no.
Yeah, not great, are they?
You know what? Can I have a hot take, please? Not all bad.
Did you see that? Did you see that story that was going around? I'm not sure if it was true. Where the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this? They found him, right? Or they think they found him.
Oh yeah.
And then there's memes going around. There's a Ted Bundy documentary on IMDb, and the guy who was supposedly the serial killer, the Zodiac killer, commented on that. And he was like, "Ted Bundy's trash. Zodiac killer much better."
There's levels to this game, Ted.
Imagine if you're a serial killer just watching a film about yourself or your peers. Crazy. Anyway, what's the weirdest place you've had a piss?
Ooh,
What's Good Studios?
yeah. Weirdest place of the sea's a classic. I did a shit in the sea.
Did you? What was that like?
I can't imagine. That is...
I was young. Okay.
How young?
How young? Like 2?
8 or 9.
Okay, that's excusable.
Bit old. It's great though. 'Cause you just do it, flip down your trunks, and
Does it float?
You've seen Kevin and Perry, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't allowed.
Really?
Kevin and Perry.
Go large. Yeah.
Wait, what was the other one?
I wasn't
there
allowed
not
either,
another
but I
one?
watched it at a friend's house.
No, was there not another one? They had one that was about. It had. Did it not have teenager in the title, or was it?
Yeah.
Basically, there was one that I remember. I was like 10 or something like that, and my parents were like, "Oh, you're allowed to watch that when you're a teenager."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the time I got to be a teenager, it was like no one watches it anymore.
Yeah. Well, I was always told, like, you know, I don't watch 15s, don't watch 18s, etc. So I was around my friend's house, and we ended up watching Kevin and Perry, and I loved it. It's so funny, but I was mortified that my parents were going to ask me. But like, why would they ask me? Like, have you watched Kevin and Perry? So like, all day I was like, I hope they don't ask. I hope they don't ask. And obviously they never did.
Yeah.
So
I think I watched the TV show. I don't think I watched.
I can't. To be fair, I need to watch that film again because when I was a kid, it was like the Holy Grail. I mean, weren't they like they were arrested, right, or something, and they got a boner and they set the alarm off?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're in the bank.
I mean, how do you think of that thing? How'd you come up with it?
So where is the weirdest place you've had a piss?
Weirdest place? I don't know. I think I've got quite a small bladder, so I just go a lot in the wherever I can. Obviously in toilets.
You ever peed in a bottle?
Yeah, weed
Have
in a
you?
bottle. Yeah.
I've never done that.
Neither.
No.
What were you gonna say? One time.
No, I'm just trying to think where I went. Yeah, I've not done anything that weird. I'm quite safe, you know.
I had one where I was drunk and I was at a house party.
Yeah.
Went out into like they had like a big garden. They had a little field. And they had an electric fence.
Ooh.
I peed on it
Oh no.
accidentally, and I don't know. It could have been a what's the word where it's like.
Painful.
No, I thought it was painful, but actually it was nothing.
Oh, placebo.
It might have been a placebo, but
Yeah.
I felt a shock on my penis.
Oh God.
Did you know it was an electric fence beforehand?
No.
So you just
No.
just odds.
Yeah,
The odds were that it was an electric fence.
because I peed on it, and I thought I felt something, and I was just like, "Oh, that was just weird," like, but it hurt.
Yeah.
And then, like a minute later, I kind of like, I was drunk, so I kind of leant on the fence and got an electric shock on my hand. Yeah,
Piss.
yeah. It's the weirdest place.
Yeah.
I think electric fences are a bit weird.
It's cool.
I remember I was at year 8 camp. In
They were
year
keeping you in.
yeah, no. So we were camping on a field, obviously that is next to maybe a sheep field.
Yeah.
And there's an electric fence there, and everyone was like, "I dare you to go on it." So some of the kids were just literally jumping on it like with their shirt off and just getting electrocuted. It's awful. But I remember
What kind of filming it? Yeah.
Take your shirt off. Jump on that.
Someone want to wee on it? Anyone?
I remember that holiday well. Well, it wasn't a holiday. Well, I guess it was a school trip. Yeah.
It's not a holiday.
No, but it was funny because a number of things. One thing that I did, I think I've said it before, I traded £21 for £20 because the new £20 note came out and it had the word Andrew written on it, and obviously my name's Andrew, really, it's not Randolph. And then what I didn't know though is the £20 note that I had, the old one, also had Andrew on it.
Oh.
So I was gutted. I got scammed, man. That was awful. I also snorted some sherbet that holiday.
What?
Yeah, we had sherbet.
Off someone's arse.
No, just off the floor.
Off the floor?
Oh, the tent
Still.
Where did you go? Where is the school trip?
in a field.
Yeah, but where?
I can't remember.
I feel like you go some weird places.
It was on the school grounds, wasn't it?
It wasn't even a camping trip. I just took my tent there. Family, fell on hard times. They spent some sherbet to keep us happy.
Sherbet addiction, yeah.
No, but what I always found funny at any camping in here, especially on year 8 camp, is that when you wake up, it's so loud. You think everyone's out there having a good time.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Just people talking.
Yeah, they're in the tents, but there's obviously tents don't have walls. They have a thin layer of plastic sort of material like this. Nylon, is this nylon?
So you're wearing a tent?
Yes. I'm wearing material that you could use for tent, and then here it goes. It seems like it goes to Jersey here. Goes from nylon to Jersey.
What's the next question?
Oh yeah, sorry. Are ghosts real?
No.
No.
No, I agree. Neither.
But would you get scared if we put you in a haunted house?
Probably just because I think I'd expect, if you two put me there, I'd expect somebody to jump out or something.
Yeah.
All right, if we sign something, right, so we take you to a haunted house,
Yeah.
we have people around the building so no one can sneak in,
Yeah.
and we've signed a thing saying no one will jump out at you.
Yeah.
But it's dark, there's a basement, it's cold.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out because I'd anticipate someone coming up from the basement or something happening.
Yeah.
That's why I always think, I'm like, I don't think they're real, but I am a little bit scared of them.
Not a ghost, but just a,
Well, it's the
crazed.
unknown, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all scared about the unknown. So even if you know you're safe, but you're in a dark place and you can't see, you're thinking, what is out there? Because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's out there.
So true.
You know.
A ghost doesn't scare me.
No.
No, ghosts don't
Can't
scare
do
me. Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they can't punch me because they'll go straight through me if they are real.
Yeah.
You know. So. Wait. Yeah. If there's anything you could choose to stop existing instantly, what would it be? You can't say Jeremy Lynch.
No. I mean, the good answer is like a disease.
Oh, yeah.
something
Nah,
like that.
something that doesn't, something just for you.
No,
You don't have to do anything to help the human race.
Just wasps then.
Wasps?
Wasps really,
Wasps.
really get to me. I got chased around Alton Towers once by some wasps. They just wouldn't stop.
The whole way around Alton Towers.
They didn't stop.
A gang of wasps.
They just did not stop. It ruined my day. Hated that. And whenever they're near me, it's horrible. I'm not sure what they do. The bees do the honey, don't they? So
Bees
what
do
are
the
wasps
honey.
doing?
What do wasps do? John will know. Oh, all right. They just
Exactly.
sit and hang out.
Hang out.
They
just
don't even
bully
have a
Stephen.
job. They're just
I think they do something, you know. I was hearing something the other day on the grapevine. And the grapevine said to me, wasps are important.
What would you get rid of?
Obviously, yeah, taking away all, things that would help the world. Milton Keynes.
I think that's where I got COVID, you know.
There you go.
So I was there for half an hour, and then after that, I just went on a downward spiral.
Milton Keynes.
It's just, I don't know why, but every time I'm on TikTok now and then, I'll scroll across and there'll be a TikTok there saying,
Yeah.
let's get rid of Milton Keynes. And Stevenage, I think.
What's wrong with Stevenage?
It wasn't Stevenage, it was somewhere else.
Is it bad? Stevenage is that bad? Well, I'd just be like spiders or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
boring.
Or religion. See what happens then.
See what happens, yeah. This is not on the
See what happens.
this is not on the question list here. Although
You could have just asked it.
no, but I love this question. I'm now sorry, these questions are brilliant. Do you eat rice with a spoon or a fork?
No, so this is because... Okay, wait, what's the answer? Do you eat rice with a spoon or a fork?
Fork.
So this...
Did you write this?
No, but Manny put it on his story a while ago.
Right, okay.
And it was actually very split. And everyone who said a spoon thinks that anyone who eats with a fork is an idiot. Because ultimately, why would you eat with something that's small enough to fall through the fork?
Yeah. But I think the answer is this, as follows. If I'm going to eat purely rice and I had a choice of what cutlery to use to eat that rice, I probably would go for a spoon.
Yeah.
But if I'm eating Chinese, and I have to stick my fork into a chicken ball and then scoop some rice, I'll go for a fork. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it depends
But
on,
like, say you're eating like egg fried rice.
on its own.
Chopsticks. The way it's intended.
Yeah. If it's sticky, if it's not sticky, it's a nightmare.
No, just dry egg fried rice, please. And I just want one grain at a time. Yeah, spoon for that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone says, "Oh, why would you eat with a fork?" Because then we had a huge argument over what foods you would eat with a spoon or a fork. We have it interesting for Thursdays.
No, come on, let's go.
Well, they basically said, "Oh, you would use a spoon for anything that was originally a liquid and turned into a food." Basically, there was some foods that I was like, I'd eat any food, any solid food with a fork.
Yeah. That was,
Yeah.
But what about jelly?
I mean,
If you ate jelly with a fork, you're a freak.
I don't think you yeah, a spoon maybe.
I just like to take the lid off if it's jelly and then just
Pour it in.
bang it in my mouth.
And then they said
Yeah.
no
Bang it in my
desserts.
mouth.
You'd eat all desserts with a spoon.
No,
That's
people
not-
eat cake with a fork.
Yeah, cake with a fork.
Sure, I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop some.
Yeah.
Look, there's actually a whole website.
Oatmeal, yeah.
I think it's just a web page. I don't think it's.
I do some quirky things where I eat yogurt with a fork.
Sorry, watermelon, 36% with a spoon, 64% with a fork.
You can stick the spoon in, twist it round, and then pull it out, and you got like a ball of melon.
Yeah.
I thought everyone just ate it with their hands. I've never seen anyone use.
It would depend.
Cutlery.
If you cut it up into triangles, you can use your hands because you can hold the edge. But if you don't have that luxury, maybe you have to use some sort of cutlery. Anyway, what was the question I was going to
You
ask?
were going to ask something.
Yeah,
and then
sorry, I got distracted by the rice question. completely forgotten. It was actually relevant to us all. It was a great one, but now I'm gonna have to resort to this list again. What's the weirdest fact you know?
Shit.
No. Okay, is water wet? Why? What?
It's not. Water's not wet.
What?
Water's not wet.
What is it then?
Water makes things wet, but it itself is not wet.
What do you mean, Nick? Nick's going. Mm-hmm.
It's true. Water's not wet.
It literally is wet.
No, look up the definition. Type in "is water wet" TikTok. That's the definition. That's
this is where you
that
define
is
things.
that is the law.
Water's
This one, okay. Can we have sound for this?
It's a minute and 40.
No. We don't need to hear all of it. This is just it's muted.
Okay. For those listening on audio right now.
Something is wet means that the water on the surface of that something can be removed. You get caught outside in the rain. You say, "Oh, my hair got wet. Now I gotta get it redid. Oh, my shoes got wet. Now I gotta let them sit outside and dry." You don't say that the ocean gets wet. It's just water. Water is water. Fire, right? We know that it burns things.
This is all making sense, right?
I think it's an entertaining TikTok.
Water, it wets things, but it's not in and
Oh, I can hear myself.
wet, okay? Word wet is only supposed to be used when water gets on something. For example, if I were to splash water on this mirror right here, I'd say it's wet. But if it were somehow possible to splash water droplets onto water, where you can see the water droplets sitting on the water, you'd say, "Oh, that water is wet." You know, I'll give an example in a second, because I'm in a bathroom, got water in the toilet, got water in the
I think it's just wrong though, because if water wasn't wet, then
Oh, stop there, Nick.
if water wasn't wet, why am I getting wet when it touches me? Do you know what I mean? Like,
It itself is not wet. It makes things wet.
yeah, I mean, I get
that,
it, but then I would say it is wet because if water's on me, I'm wet.
It's the wettest thing there is.
Yeah, you can't get any wetter than
Besides
water.
There's Randolph.
Yeah.
True.
He's
Hey,
the
if you
wettest
throw a brick at me, I'm not suddenly wet because that brick's not wet.
Finally, we're talking sense.
Move on, because that was the dumbest sentence I've ever heard.
Well, I mean, I think blame the question.
One last fire one.
What's the weirdest, as in like a fire question or one
No,
relating to
just
fire?
what you're about to read.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing a guest's ever done at your house/flat?
Had sex.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah. Was it a party or?
Yeah, it was a small gathering though. It wasn't big enough to be a party.
No.
Set
Big
the
enough to
scene.
be. Oh, we'll just
Set the scene.
You
How
don't,
many
you,
people?
don't, you don't have to say names, Chris.
no.
MD.
No. So I think it was might have been my birthday, but it was during COVID, so there wasn't many people. Probably
Got you.
6 at most.
Yeah.
All
And,
wearing masks.
Yeah. As you know, we weren't in COVID because it was July, so we were okay. But anyway, there's people who'd come along, they'd come late, and then
Oh yeah.
2 people went off. And I'm like, where are they? And then we had the bathroom door open, and I was like, oh, saw him walking weird. I was like, oh, you scumbag. That's where I have my baths. So I was, yeah, they definitely had sex.
Mad. Do you still keep in touch with these people?
Yes.
Does it come
I
up in
do.
conversation?
No. Yeah, just don't want to bring it up. I
Were
know
they a
what's
couple,
happened.
or was it just
Yeah,
like?
they were a couple. A couple
Fair
of
enough then.
scumbags. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
And they bleached down everything.
Especially their asshole.
But yeah, they did that. I was drunk at the time, so I didn't really care. Maybe sober me if it was just they'd come round for dinner and did that. I'd be like, what the fuck?
yeah. Just you three, and then they peer off.
Yeah, it's just me. This is boring. Let's go fuck each other.
What about you, Simon? You got any stories about weird people in your house?
I just lived with Nick for a while.
True.
That's about it.
True.
No, I don't know. Did we? I don't think so. Have any weird people in our house anytime? Anything weird happen?
And you can't say your mum.
I don't think we were going to.
Oh, just laying down ground rules.
You live in the north.
I
What
did.
happened?
I mean,
You must have had something weird.
Steven's more north than I am.
Yeah, he lives in the north as well.
Yeah.
You must have had weird
Yeah.
people.
So when I was a kid, and shout out my friend, he's a great friend. Used to come over to my house for like sleepovers, as you would. Like we used to call it Friday nights, like Fridays, because he used to come.
Friday
was it on a
I
Friday?
catch up.
Often was on Friday, but if it,
Friday nights sometimes went on a Friday.
yeah, no, it was a meme. It was like, oh, Fridays, let's do a Friday, and sometimes we'd do a Friday on a Tuesday, and that really threw a spanner in the works.
Okay.
But
During
no,
the school week.
yeah,
On a Tuesday night.
I might be lying here. Saturday. But anyway, so he used to stay over. But I think he was a good friend of mine. But I think he was scared of like saying, I need to go home now in the morning.
Yeah.
So like he would just do it in weird times. So like I'd go for a piss, come back, and he's just gone.
Was he forced to hang out with you?
Yes. No, but I think people thought that, because I really like hanging out with people. So like I would like most people. You know, I think you go for a sleepover, wake up in the next morning, and then you go. But I kind of hang around when I'm places.
I stay until they tell me to leave.
Yes, on the other side of the coin, I was staying at his house once. His dad, like, in the morning, his dad came over to me and was like, "We're going out now," and I thought, "Oh, cool."
Where are we going?
Yeah, he went, "It's just us."
Just left you in the house.
No, I had to leave. So
Wow.
I guess I should leave now, which is fair enough, because
So this whole thing was, have you ever had any weird people in your house? Yours was you.
Yeah, I'm the weird one. But no, but it's just funny that he used to come downstairs and he was gone, and the window was open, and he was gone with the wind.
Wait, so he went through the window?
No, but the window was open. No, but it's just funny. Like, it's just funny. But another story is my cousin and my best mate back at home. I once stayed at their house for a whole weekend. Yeah, because I just
Wait. Your cousin and your best mate live together?
Oh yeah, they're married.
Oh.
Yeah. So my cousin and Laura's maid of honor, and my best man they're married. Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Cute.
Yeah, it is cool, because it means when you're together, everyone's friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you stayed at theirs for a weekend?
Yeah, I stayed over one night.
Weird.
No, I stayed there, and then it got late, and they were like, "Do you want to stay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll stay." And then next day, I just was there watching Kitchen Nightmares, and then it got late again, and said, "Do you want to stay again?" I said, "Yeah."
Wow.
I was there the whole
It's
weekend.
not that weird.
No, but it is when you're not supposed to be there.
Our house was literally like a hotel. Like every weekend we had someone
new.
stay for the whole weekend as well.
That's nice. I feel like that it's nice to see friends and stuff.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I heard Miskiff, the streamer.
No.
Oh, you know Miskiff.
Yep.
It's a popular streamer on YouTube, and I know Ludwig did a video. You should try this actually. He did a video where he said that anyone can make it on YouTube, anyone can do videos that are successful. So he went undercover type thing and spent like 24 hours creating a whole new channel and a whole new video, and he tried to get 1,000 views on that video in one day. So I can't remember.
I wanted to do that,
Yeah.
but it's like you can't do face cam.
Can't do face cam, can't do your voice.
Yeah, but then you're telling me you're going to post just a gameplay of a game.
No, so what he did, which is a good video, shout out
voice
to
changer.
Ludwig. He did he hired someone on Fiverr. He wrote a script, hired someone on Fiverr to do a voiceover, and it was kind of like a documentary style thing. So 3 minutes long around Miskiff, about like what Miskiff, how he got successful, became successful. And they're actually saying one of the main reasons for it was that his door. So the title was how this streamer's door made him $1 million or something like that. But it actually is quite a cool concept. So they were speaking about Friends and Seinfeld, how like there's an open door policy. So every time on those shows, a famous person would walk through the door and the crowd like woo, So he's got a policy on his stream apparently where like anyone can walk onto the stream. He's got a chair next to him, and if you're at his house, you can just walk onto the stream. So that encourages people to actually get on his streams to get quite a lot of viewers, and then also creates good content for him. So it's as if you're streaming your house.
Wait, so random people can just go to his house?
Not necessarily random people, but like say like friends. So for example, say if you're streaming, I could just come over and just sit with you.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I know, but just yeah.
You're welcome anytime, bro.
Thank you, mate. I might do that tomorrow then. Actually, watch out.
All right,
It's gonna be a long weekend for you. You're watching Kitchen Nightmares in the background, just in your underpants.
Randall
a few
comes
more
out of the
days.
office. He just sees the window open. I'm gone.
He's left his own house. It's that bad. I don't know why I brought up about Miskiff, but do you stream ever stream?
No, never streamed.
You don't really play games, do you?
No, I used to play FIFA a lot. And I just stopped because it took up a lot of my time. Not that I do anything anyway. But yeah, I think I play way too much when I do play, so I'd be worried about reverting back to young college Stephen, who failed miserably.
I can relate to that because I have that thought when I'm playing games, but I'm not good enough to stop.
I used to smash controllers. That's what I had to stop.
Never did that.
But now you stream, so it's at least like productive.
Yeah, you're true.
Working.
Yeah. That's the reason I started streaming again. I was like, I need to really make the most
I want to
of this.
play COD.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste all my time.
How long
Makes
do you
sense.
stream for? Like a week, on average? It'd be
Oh, as in how many hours a week?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
okay.
So
I was like, I don't stream for a week.
how long do you stream? A week.
I do I'd say 5 days a week between 2 and 4 hours every stream.
Mad. I only streamed for the last 2 days, and each was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I don't really do it anymore, but I'm trying to get back into it. You know?
There you go.
Depends what there is.
Yeah, you did a 15-hour stream recently.
I did. Yeah.
Wow.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's really horrible.
How'd you keep going?
I don't know, but I actually had energy for the whole thing, and then the stream ended, and
You
Clash.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the last hour. I think I've lost my mind. We're playing like a drawing game, like one of them ones where I draw and everyone in the chat has to guess what it is or something
Yeah.
like that. And I don't know what I'm drawing at this point. It's like draw a house, and I just start drawing like random shapes. Just
Well,
like,
I mean, that's
come on, guys, guess.
That is how you draw a house, though.
No, like
Square and a triangle will do.
that's not
Yeah.
random shapes then.
True.
It's very specific ones.
When did you start streaming? Like,
I streamed on Twitch like 6 years ago, and then I stopped for 2-3 years. Did a year on YouTube for the bag,
Yeah.
and then moved to Twitch because YouTube streaming was terrible.
Mm.
And now I've been streaming for 2 years on
Very
Twitch.
nice.
Yeah, you know, believe it or not, it was 2 years yesterday since the KSI and Logan Paul fight.
Yeah,
Man, that's ridiculous.
The one in
Is.
LA.
In LA, yeah, I feel like COVID has literally just deleted 2 years.
Yeah. That was weird. I watched the clip yesterday where Logan knocks him down.
Yeah.
But he wraps his head, doesn't he, first, which is a foul, and then punches him in
Yeah.
the back of the
yeah,
head.
pulls his head down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Naughty.
it's a tough one, isn't it? Because obviously, even though they put a lot of work in, the quality still wasn't there compared to a lot of other boxing fights. So you're going to have stuff like that happen, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because they're not, necessarily,
Just
Maybe
seasoned
doing it
veteran
for a
age.
couple of years, if
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You looking forward to the Jake Paul, Tommy Fury?
Tommy Fury. It's a weird one, that.
You gonna watch it?
Depends what time it's on. I might not stay up to watch.
It's Miami again.
Is it
I was
I believe.
like 3, 4.
Florida,
the East Coast?
Tampa Bay.
East Coast,
What's
but
that? East Coast.
I remember last time everyone was like, "Oh, it's East Coast, so it's not going to be 5 a.m." and it was literally 5 a.m.
I think this one will be 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
There's always someone in the chat who knows, isn't there? They're always like, "It's 3 a.m." And
Yeah, they've just got a source.
I'm like, who told you? Like,
They're like, oh yeah, the ring walks at 3:15. You're like, where have you found that out?
yeah.
Just the coordinators just in your chat every time.
I feel like journalists have a field day when stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
There's always an article on every single tabloid out there that's like, when will the fight start? And no one knows.
Yeah.
The journalists just, they're like, 4 a.m. ring walk, 1,000 views on that page.
It's a weird one, that, because I thought Tommy Fury would just batter him, and then you look at how he's fighting recently.
Yeah.
Just in general, he looks like he should be a great boxer. He's built
And he's
ridiculously.
he sounds like he should be a good boxer with the surname Fury.
That's it.
But I agree as well. Obviously, Jake Paul so far has you feel like he's chosen fighters that he can beat, right?
Yeah.
So why has he chosen Tommy?
Yeah.
Because he maybe thinks he can beat him.
I think Jake will win.
I do. I literally do.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because
even-
he's looked more convincing, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
Well, even in like any live thing that they've done, Tommy always seems like he just doesn't.
Yeah.
He's not ready for the
He
occasion.
freezes up.
Yeah.
Must be hard when you're like your brother's the best boxer around, pretty much.
But it's
those
like he's done all
heavyweight.
this live TV stuff. He's been, in the public eye for years.
Yeah.
He should be at least a little bit used to it.
I'm not sure he lives the boxing lifestyle. I just
Yeah. I'm
Who do you want to win?
inclined to agree.
It's tricky that. It's interesting what Jake's doing and like where he's going with it. If he beats Tommy Fury, though, I don't know where.
I think he calls out Tyson. I think he calls out Tyson Fury because Logan did the other day. Logan was like, "Oh, let's have a brother battle." So I'll fight Tyson and Jake fights Tommy.
But Tyson Fury did this months ago, and he was like, "I'm not going to fight you. That's ridiculous." And now,
Yeah.
Logan seems to have
How
changed
much?
recently.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, Logan's changed. But I mean, I think the Tyson one is that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like
Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury, because he wants
Or
to fight
both.
both. Yeah,
same time.
all the time.
Any of the Tysons.
I don't know. I mean, like Tyson Fury would destroy anyone.
Yeah. But I think after going the distance with
Wilder. Oh wait, no.
No,
With Mayweather.
Logan with
It's a bit
Mayweather.
bit different.
It's
Oh,
very
Logan.
different.
Yeah, yeah.
But after doing that, I think he's kind of like, okay, I think I can get a lot of money for this. Like, I
Yeah.
can get like 10, 20 mil minimum.
Yeah.
Just go in a ring.
Yeah.
If I get knocked out, I'm fighting the best boxer in the world.
Yeah.
It's expected.
Yeah.
I mean, would you go in the ring for 10, 20 mil against Tyson Fury?
No.
Would you not?
Nah,
Would you?
Yeah, and I'd really butter him up before I do it. I'd be like, "Hey, Tyson, I love your work, and how are your kids and all that sort of stuff."
You lost weight?
Looking slim.
Nah, I feel like he would kill me. I feel like I would actually be in serious.
And you can't just like.
You can't take a dive.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I would not do that. You're gonna.
But I think he'd not
batter me,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
would
get
just
brain damage.
I'd do this.
I think
I'd do this, and I think he would still be able to knock me out through my arm.
Yeah.
Or hope for a body shot.
Yeah,
And
one
then
body
just-
shot,
like,
and I'm down.
mate,
Yeah, you'd have a health condition. You'd have serious health issues.
The,
That happened. Sorry, it took me a while to say that.
the
You
problem
have
is,
serious health.
I do now. Yeah.
like in the build-up doing the press conference, I cannot say anything to Tyson Fury where it's believable. Like, I'm gonna fucking do you in, mate.
Second round.
Yeah,
You're going down.
I'm gonna mess up. Oh, you wait, you sod.
You dosser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, wait for this to come your way, you bitch.
Oh yeah.
Nothing I can say will be useful.
The world's a mysterious place. I feel like in 2 years now, this is going to happen.
Yeah,
And they're going to cut back to the What's Good podcast. Stephen tries where it all began.
Tyson was watching and just slams his laptop.
Man.
What I was going to say was Logan Paul. I think he's changed in terms of he seems a bit more like, I don't know what it is when he was starting on that fan the other day and he starts pushing them around.
Yeah,
Where he's
yeah.
half his height. I
Yeah.
feel like he's got a screw loose again.
Yeah, maybe. I guess it goes through ways, doesn't it?
He was probably drunk at that point though, because he was headed to a club, right?
In the club.
I feel like it's always... that was a tough one. I feel... Obviously, he was in the wrong, so he shouldn't have done that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I think we've all had that experience where like someone says something to you and you just want to punch
We was
them.
calling him pussy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like wouldn't... I guess it depends who you are. Like, I mean, maybe Logan does want...
But I think Logan gets. I reckon he gets that everywhere in the UK.
Yeah.
I think everyone, because of the whole because of the KSI Logan fight,
Yeah.
everyone in the UK is like, haha, Logan's a pussy. Unless if they've watched any Logan stuff or any of the JJ Logan stuff that they've done since, they'll kind of go, oh, Logan's quite cool these days.
Yeah.
But if they haven't, all they've seen is this cocky guy get beaten by KSI.
Yeah.
So like, oh, you pussy.
What's the ratio of nice fans to just abuse that you get?
I'd say 70-30. Nice.
Really?
Yeah. We actually have most people were really nice.
Yeah.
Was that higher or lower than you thought?
I thought the abuse was higher than that. I anticipated it to be a lot lower.
Recently, they're all seem quite nice, quite loud.
That's what I'd expect. Yeah,
But-
nice, but 30% is quite high.
There was one of the TikToker Vic the other day. He was
What happened to
walking with his girlfriend, and
Oh, yeah.
some guy cycles past, and he's like, "Oh, your girl's dead." But I'll rate you, fam. It was such a weird. He's like, "But you're my guy, Vic. You're my guy." I was like,
That's horrible.
I can just imagine Vic and his girlfriend watching that, and at first he's like, "Oh, that's out of order. That's not that bad."
Yeah.
after Vic.
"No." Vic's like, "Yeah, this is horrible." She leaves the room.
Just slipped it up.
Retweet.
This is bang out of order.
I just feel like, it's clear in the situations like that person's just looking for
That's the issue. Is if
Attention.
they have a TikTok, it's normally abusive because they're trying to get the viral clip.
Yeah.
But if they are actually just coming up to say hi, they're normally nice.
Yeah. I've got. I don't mind telling people to fuck off. I've got no issue with just going piss off or whatever.
Yeah.
The worst is when they're just filming you straight away, and you can't really do anything.
Yeah,
Apart from maybe just insult them.
Defense.
You know what it is when you're known as a funny guy like you and Harry,
Yeah.
you can actually say fuck off, and it's
Get away
funny.
with it.
And they'll laugh. Say it again.
Yeah. We had the other day in our last week's filming, Sidemen, we were in this big hall, and there was 200 kids outside, and they genuinely broke in,
Oh my
and
god.
they all run over, and while we're filming, they just kind of run in, and the typical sprinting, going, oh my god, and then they're
Yeah.
standing in front of us, and then they all don't know what to do, and then Harry just leans over and just goes, lad, can you fuck off? And everyone found it hilarious, but it's if
Please, can you fuck off?
if Toby does it, it's kind of like, whoa,
Right.
Yeah.
calm down. If I do it, it's mean, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was hilarious. The fuck off part, not the breaking in.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was a little bit odd.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any more questions.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say, but now I realised it. I was playing Call of Duty last night, playing Search and Destroy, and this person said he's going to fuck my mum, my sister, and my gran.
Wow.
Damn.
Just talking about like fans.
He's just not ageist.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan either. Just just a bloke.
Oh.
Right. Well,
What a note to end on.
check out the worst podcast in the world.
Yeah, check out the Netflix show as well, right? On YouTube.
Yeah, Stephen tries cunning stunts. Ooh, a cheeky title. Yeah.
So it's on Netflix's channel.
YouTube channel, yeah. It does have funny moments in it, I promise.
How many episodes?
One's out
Roughly.
now, right?
Yeah, there'll be five stunt episodes, and then they've got this bonus episode.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, the first one's already out. Second one out soon.
a lot of fun.
You could say the first one was fire.
Yeah, you could do, because I got fired for flashing a member of the crew. Jason, I'm so sorry. You looked at me in a way that I thought was, you were appealed by me. Sorry, mate.
Well, yeah, thanks for watching. Check out all the links in the description down below. And thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
been great. It's been
Peace.
great. Cheers.